All right, so I'm heading into Savarnabhumi Airport. I'm sure I probably pronounced that wrong, but my Thai isn't so great. I wanted to shoot a quick video on the Toyota Fortuner that I rented. Awesome vehicle. It did really well. Um, the tires themselves, I think, were a little bit could leave a little bit to be desired. I'll get out in just a second and do a walk around of those. Um, but all the amenities in this vehicle, really, honestly, all the lights are LED style lights, so they're really bright in the inside when you get in. Clock there, military time, that came in really handy while traveling. The radio actually has the navigation inside of it, so they didn't charge me any extra for that. I rented the car from Hertz. Really cool pockets. You put things in there, put things in there. One really nice aspect that it came with with the owner's manual is in the car, so I was able to actually switch the language because the display was in French when I first got into the vehicle. Cup holders on either side for the driver and the passenger. We're looking at the passenger seat now. Nice leather interior. Has an economy mode and a power mode. You know, it's not a race car, but the power mode was worked out really well. Big deep pocket there to put all your trinkets and doodads. There's a power here, so you can charge your phone. There's also a power outlet here, and then there's the USB cable, as well as the headphone jack for the MP3, MP3s and stuff. The cool thing about the iPhone is when I plugged in the iPhone, it actually plays my music through the radio, which was a really nice thing to have. I don't have too much music in my iPhone because I like to save the space for pictures, but yeah, worked out well. The display are the gauges, awesome. Tell you what channel's playing, if there's any alerts, settings. This is where you change the language. All the averages. When this particular setting is for the navigation, so when you're driving, you don't have to look at the radio. It comes right through the navigation there. Really cool. It also does have sport shift. So up and down there are for the sport shift. That was a little neat. I played with it only really once. Because we're in Thailand, the wipers are opposite of the turn signals. Turn signals are over here. Wipers are over there. So needless to say, being an American, many times I hit the wrong button and the wiper started going instead of the turn signal. All these buttons here operate the heads-up display there. We'll call it a heads-up display. And then all of these over here operate the radio. Underneath here are all of the gauges. The hood is here, which I never even used, obviously, because it's a rental, not my job to maintain it. Gas store here. This is important when you're in Thailand because you do not pump your own gas. This is actually a diesel vehicle. Pretty much all the vehicles are going to be in diesel, so that's what you'll have to pull in order for them to pump your gas. Power door, that's for the rear door. The rear door open. The rear door will not open unless you lift it with your hand. It is an auto assist, or an auto door. So when you push a button on the back door, it automatically lifts up. The A off is for the economy mode. with this car, when you pull up to a stoplight, it actually turns the motor off. So that really saved a lot of gas around town. You've got your mirror switches here, and another awesome feature that you don't see a whole heck of a lot in the States is this button here, which moves the mirrors inside and out. Very important in Thailand. Even when you're sitting in traffic, you can see the motorbikes coming up on your side, and you can flip those in so they don't take it off. All four of the windows are automatic up and down, which was really, really neat to have that too. Not only do you have the paddle shifters on the wheel here, but you've also got the shifter here for up and down. Again, I didn't use that. I'm not a race car driver, so no desire to really use that stuff. So let's jump out real quick and we'll take a look in the back seat. So now we're in the back seat of the Fortuner. Really, really neat thing to have was the air conditioning in the back, which has also separate controls from the front. I had a friend riding in the back. They really they enjoyed it. While riding in the front, I got a little bit cold, so I was able to turn on what would be heat, and they still had air conditioning in the back, which kept them cool. Again, you got that power outlet for the phone, standard. But it also had this here, which was really awesome to have, an actual 110 power outlet. So you can't beat that. Cannot beat that. Again, all types of hooks and stuff like that for suits and whatnot. Nice fold down armrest. Cup holders in there. So truly comfort for everyone riding in the car. Now, it's a little tough to see, but these seats also recline. Let me see if I can get that. Yep. So you can see that even the rear seats recline. So again, true comfort for everyone. Moving along to the back, you got a little hook here. This is actually a hook for the seat belt. These seats fold down. Seat there folds down. This one folds down, and it attaches into the mounts there. And then again, they've got these vents. So air conditioning for everyone throughout the vehicle. Keeps everyone nice and cool. Everybody was really happy riding in it. It was really nice to drive. It did well. On some of the places we went to, like the video you'll see, I don't think I shot a video, but I got pictures of us in the cave. Even on getting to those places, having the four-wheel drive was really nice. The rocky roads, it did really well. Handled really like a dream. So good car to rent if you're coming to Thailand or anywhere else. It was hard to find information on the Toyota Fortuner online or anything that gave anything in depth. So I wanted to give you a little look at that. The sound system was great too. Little speakers all over. You can see that one there that I'm focused on. Got speakers in the front and in the rear doors. And the bass was pretty good. Not that I'm into anything too terribly bass heavy, but it was the sound system was really nice, even for classical music or anything like that. So great car. Definitely recommend renting it if you're traveling. Worked out really well. Nice having the four doors, getting the bags in and out and stuff like that. So hope you enjoyed the video, and again, my damn trip, we're taking you places.
I didn't have enough memory in my phone to go ahead and get the walk around, but when I checked out the car from the airport, I went around and I took pictures. This is a side shot here, and then the front shot just to check out the vehicle. I took pictures all the way around, so that way any damage was notated. Then that way when I return the car, they would know that the damage was already there. I didn't have a problem at all returning the car, but they are very, very adamant about pets and smoking. So you don't want to have a dog or a cat or something in the car. If they find hair, they're going to charge you. And if you smoke, get out of the car and smoke your cigarette. Don't smoke in the car, because he specifically looked at me and kind of chuckled and said, "Ah, no smoking in the car, huh?" But I am a smoker, so I'm sure he smelled cigarette smoke on me, but it was not in the car. I didn't smoke in the vehicle. So just be really, really aware of that. Here's a picture of the back of the car in my friend's driveway. I didn't have too many pictures of it, or a walk around. Shot of the side of the car as well, in the driveway. Sorry about the little papaya tree, but you get the picture. Driving down to Hua Hin, this is a shot of the gauges that I actually texted to my brother, but sorry, it's blurry. It's more focused on driving. When we visited the cave, this was a shot of the landscape when you turn around. So you see the car down there. And then we stopped at various watts. I love seeing these watts, and we stopped at this one, so that shows you another shot of the car there. This is traffic in Hua Hin downtown when we arrived. What you'll see this commonly in around smaller areas, smaller towns like that, where there's tons and tons of motorbikes all around you. People backing out their bikes, pulling in. And even if someone in traffic is directing you, most of the time you'll have somebody in this situation, like a cop or something, around trying to direct traffic, but you got to still keep your wits around you, because they may not see everything that you do, and vice versa. You may not see everything that they do. So just be kind of paying attention for that. And then from there, we'll close the video out on some words that I had about driving in Thailand, with when I was leaving the lunar hut. So this is a piece from the lunar hut video. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.
Really good care of the property. Parking, this is actually the rental that I had for this time around. I did get an SUV. I would recommend you do the same thing if you're coming from America. Even if you're on a budget, you need to budget more for the car. You want to be up a little higher. You want to be able to see where you're going in traffic. You are driving on the opposite side of the road, and you are on the opposite side of the vehicle when you drive. So you need to be ready for that and get ready to get used to that awful quick. Traffic is pretty crazy here. It is very tight in many cases. The streets are sometimes very small, and they're shared by where what would normally be in the States as 2 lanes. They turn it into 3 or 4. So you need to be ready for that.